Peace, peace, family. It's been a little while. Hey, how are you doing today? Is everything cool? Everything all right? I hope you are doing well, and because I am. I'm good. Now, I wanted to talk about self love, self reflection. You know, I have my notes right here, so if you see me looking, I'm just looking at my notes, that's all. Now, stop trying to be someone else. Stop it. You have to be yourself. How are you going to love yourself if you're trying to be someone else? You have to accept your faults. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I have my faults. I have my issues. But guess what? It's a daily, you have to work on your issues daily. You have to. Stop trying to run away from it. It's always going to be there because it's a part of you. Love yourself. Stop looking at these celebrities and these people and all these other external factors that has nothing to do with you. And sometimes you're in a relationship if you're in a relationship and you're there and you're always blaming the other person, sometimes you really need to look at yourself. Sometimes in order to improve on the relationship, you have to accept that. Stop trying to be narcissistic. You know what I mean? You have some strange narcissistic, crazy narcissistic people out there. They'll never see nothing wrong with them. They'll never see the issues with them. They're always blaming somebody else. It's always their fault. Always your fault. Always this, always that. No. Nigga, bitch, you the problem. You get it? You the problem. Look at you. That's why shit will never fix. Things will never get better until you start to self-reflect. Till you start to look within yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to talk about today because I've been meeting a lot of narcissistic people and they're always pointing fingers at someone else. Look in the mirror. Point the finger at yourself. Find your own faults. Work on them. You're going to blame this person. Then when you all break up, you end up with somebody else. And then it's the same problems you have. Guess why? Because you are the problem. Start looking at that. And there's nothing wrong with accepting your faults and your issues and working on it. That's how you improve. That's how you get better. You know what I mean? My relationship, my past relationships, before I become awoke or, before I become spiritually enlightened, I'm looking back and I was like, man, I wish I know now. I knew back then what I know now. For real. Because I would have been a totally, and 9 out of 10 times I'm there blaming the other person, and partially it was my fault. And I look back at it, I was like, you know what, crazy, it's crazy. I never really looked at myself like that. I was blaming other people. I'm not saying that the other person wasn't doing stuff too, but I'm saying it could have been way better if I had self-reflect. If I had accept my own faults, my own issues, and willingly work on it instead of pointing fingers on someone else. But that's the difference now in me knowing my ego and my higher self. But then I didn't know that. So now I'm trying to enlighten you. You have your ego. Your ego wants to, don't like to take criticisms. Don't like people saying anything bad about it. Your ego is like that. And you have to now identify the difference between your ego and you and your higher self. Now, your higher self will look and self-reflect and be like, am I doing the right thing? Maybe not. You know what I mean? So, self-reflect. Understanding of self. Believe in yourself. Doesn't mean you're going to be selfish. Selfish is when you want to only rise by yourself. Everything's you, and fuck the other person. No, it's not. That's selfish. Self-love is when you actually look inside yourself, look within yourself. Try to fix your own issues, and also that will also enhance the relationship. If you're in a relationship, or even if you're single, you're enhancing your own self. You're not trying to tear anybody else down, and you're not trying to just be all about you. But initially, really, you're supposed to be thinking about yourself, loving yourself, because you can't love anybody if you don't love yourself, and vice versa. If you don't love yourself, somebody else can't love you. You won't even accept it because you don't even love yourself. So why, if the patient don't care, why should a doctor care? If you are the patient and you don't care, why should me, the doctor, care about you? Think about that. All right? All right. Now, I wanted to talk about the Jack and Jill effect. I like using nursery rhymes because that's how they start us, brainwashing us from young. Nursery rhymes. Jack and Jill went up a hill to catch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Think about that for a minute, right? Jack is a male, Jill is a female, went up the hill. Jack broke his crown. Jack lost his mind. They took the crown from the male, and then guess who come tumbling after? The female. You know what I mean? So as men, we need to play that men role. It's not about being alpha male or beta male or whatever. I'm just naturally an alpha male. I just know that for sure. And alpha male doesn't mean that you're an asshole. Alpha male means that you're a leader. You know, a pack of wolves have an alpha. The alpha select the prey. Out of a group of many prey, the alpha select which one the easiest, best, and the pack work with that. That's all the alpha means. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that the alpha is better than anybody else. The alpha just so happen to be a little bit more advanced in decision makings, or maybe in my term, spirituality. You know what I mean? So they took the crown, Jack and Jill. He fell down, he broke his crown, and then Jill, the female, came tumbling after. That's what they're trying to tell you. You know, they break the mind of the man. They break the mind of the man. And once they do that, then the female has no support. The female, remember, the female is magnetic, the man is electric, the man is the doors. And without the door, the female is she's kind of lost. So she come tumbling after. Jack and Jill effect. Okay? I just made that up. Anyway, acceptance of self. Always accept yourself. You know, at the same time, bringing others along the journey who's in your circle, you know, of truth and peace. Now, having said that, I wanted to send this message out. Okay. I have a vehicle, right? Locked and loaded. I have a vehicle ready, primed, prepped, gassed up, oil changed, everything ready to go. Now the crazy thing is, I can drive anywhere within the United States that I want to. I'm in New Jersey right now, and I'm thinking about going down south somewhere. Just don't know where yet. But, you know, for some strange reason, I feel the need to move. I don't know why. It's not like I'm in any danger or anything, but I just feel it's like my intuition is pushing me like, hey, just hop on the road and just head south. Florida, I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. And if I decide to do that, I would like to know that I could meet up with my soul brothers and sisters along the way. And we could, you know, we could talk, we could share ideas, we could do things. You know, I could go anywhere in the world. There's nothing telling me where I'm at right now. Tell you I got a G-Wagon and I'm ready to go. Everything is good. You know what I mean? I just don't know when or where. But I just want to put that out there. That's just for my soul brothers and sisters that's in America. If you're in Africa or whatever somewhere, don't worry, my brother. We'll definitely find a way out there when things is, you know, works out that way. But for now, I can literally go anywhere in the United States. Literally, just hop in my vehicle, my truck, and just drive. You know, my truck is back. Got it. I make sure I did everything that I need to do, so I won't have much problems. Hopefully, any issues, traveling along the way. I just want y'all to know that, you know, if there's a way of contacting me or whatever, and probably would like to, on my journey, probably I stop off. We talk, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know, but hit me up, man. Hit me up. There are ways to get in contact with me. And like I said, I'm getting my website together, godsrus.net. Already, it's not .com, godsrus.net. I already paid for that, the .net. So it's in the process. So stay tuned. We can all be on that site. We don't have to worry about censorship. We don't have to worry about videos being removed. We don't have to worry about anybody, attacking or freedom of speech. And that's one of my ideas, my plans that I came up with, and hopefully it goes well. You know what I mean? What else? If there's anything else, that you need help with, whatever, or talk to, or if you need someone to just talk to, you could find me. You know what I mean? And basically that's it. In terms of G-Wagon and S-Class, really? I like those terms, man. The person who said that knows who I'm talking to. They mention a G-Wagon, they mention an S-Class. I like those terms, I'm a BMW guy, but I do like Mercedes too. The thing is that I don't know a lot about astrology, and that's your forte, so I'm learning from you. You get me? And if there's anything that I probably know, which I probably do, and you could learn from me also. That's how it works. So, learning astrology, I'm learning from you. So keep doing that. Keep speaking that, because certain things that you say, I can't Google that shit, and you know that. So you keep saying learn astrology, yeah, but to what extent? What extent will they allow me, someone like me, to learn astrology? That's the thing. So I would love to learn astrology. And also, there's one other thing I wanted to say. If you believe that the earth is flat, I'm not, this is a different topic for a different person. If you believe that the earth is flat, we live in a dome shape. Bottom is flat, then the dome on top. How would you explain astrology? How would you explain the planets? How would you explain all the universe and everything else? You know what I mean? Like, it don't add up. Like I know there are a lot of flat Earth people out there. My belief is that the Earth is round. My belief that the Earth is just a part of many other planets out there. You know what I mean? In space, universe, and it's round, just like the other planets, and like the sun, the moon, or the moon don't look flat to me. The sun don't look flat. I mean, even though we only seen one side of it, really, but it's a circle. You know what I mean? It don't look like this. But let's. I don't know how to explain that. That's their belief, and like I said, I don't judge and I don't knock other people and their beliefs. You know what I mean? But I just believe that the Earth is round, for sure. That's what I believe, and there are other planets out there in the universe, in space. There are black holes. There are galaxies. There are different things. You know what I mean? There are multiple different things, planets out there. You know, there are other planets with other life forms. There, that's just what I believe. And well, enough about this flat Earth, round Earth theory, whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just wanted to say, doing the short video, I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about, but I just felt like just mentioning a few things, you know. And remember, I got the G-Wagon primer prepped. If shit goes down, I'm ready to go. Are you? Just saying. Hey, don't watch the messenger. Did you get the message? Peace. This is Young Gods, aka Gods R Us, signing out. Love you.